picking on James. There's no forgetting himself in the precarious situations. Of course, James was in the closet. Wanted to put up a good front for us, but we knew. To be honest, we didn't care. He could be whatever he wants and be with whomever he wants. All of us could. Chester's been dating a couple of really sexy Parisian women and having the time of his life. Richard was always dutiful, pining away on his novels with his wife and child by his side. Me? Well, I'm not putting my stuff out there. The uptight citizens in Paris were busy calling the cops, wanting them to enforce morality laws. But we weren't going to let our man James stew in the county jail. We were young, free men in this most wonderful city, Paris. And James took us to a really swanky party with some publishers who had money to spend.
So explain to me this article.
Richard, you have it all wrong.
No, it did not seem off color to me.
I'm simply saying that we've evolved as writers and as black people. Listen, Native Son is a masterpiece.
Don't kiss my ass, Jimmy. Bigger is the 20th century Uncle Tom?
I don't think that's what he's saying, Richard.
What, did you read it? That's what he's saying. Do I look like a white woman to you? Do I look like a Harriet Beecher Stowe to you?
Oh, she wrote Uncle Tom's Cabin back in 1852.
Look, oh, it wasn't that bad. Didn't he start the whole abolitionist movement?
Yeah, sure.
No, he didn't. There are plenty of movements and abolitionists going on around that time. You had Harriet Tubman, Frederick Douglass, the Barn Burners, the Republican Party, John Quincy Adams.
But didn't Lincoln say that this was the little lady that started the big war?
And?
Yep, that was her, and it was a decent book for the time. That's my point, Richard. Native Son had his time. Uncle Tom has his time, and now it's time for...
Time for who? You? Come on, Jimmy. Where's your masterpiece, son? Show us your novel.
Well, James has a wonderful piece we're publishing the latest in.
No, I'm not talking about essays or critiques. Anyone can write a couple of paragraphs. I'm talking about books. Real books. See, that's what I don't understand about you, Jimmy. A brother helps a brother out, bringing him to Paris, helping him get established and bailing him out of jail. And not only do you write this crap, but I had to hear about it from Chester. You couldn't even tell me about it yourself.
I was gonna tell you, but look, I'm trying to help pave the way for new writers. You can't expect writers like us to copy off of you, Richard. I mean, Bigger Thomas, he's a big, ugly, uneducated. You can't even call him a man, even. He savagely killed a young white woman and his black girlfriend.
You better stay out of it.
Now, how does that uplift the black race? How can Bigger Thomas be a cornerstone for black people? What redeeming quality does Bigger have?
You have to admit he's got the point, Richard.
No, that's not the question. The question is, who made it? Who created it?
Right, the white established from.
Actually, you created him, Richard. Think of who.
What? No. Wait a minute. I created the situation that created Bigger Thomas? I created Jim Crow. I wrote the laws that held back the black race for the last 100 years.
That's not my point.
I think what Jimmy's saying.
Hey, come on, let's calm down. I think we're getting kind of loud, folks.
Read the book again, Jimmy. Bigger is a product of racism and prejudice. Hell, we're all Bigger Thomas. All of us. We've all gone through the things that he's gone through. All of us. A product of the hatred that we've been subjected to. Bigger is just spitting out what's been spat on him throughout the years.
Richard, no one wants to hear that story. Listen, Native Son is about the ugliness of the black man. I'm not Bigger Thomas, I'm not. I'm educated, I have love in my heart.
Well, that's great, Jimmy. We're all very happy for you.
And the world should see the black man not as an ape or monster leash on society, but as the dignified established man of the world. Like Chester, Ollie, you, me, you understand now?
I need another shot.
I think you've had enough. Look, James is trying to establish himself. You know, like me, nice and loose.
Oh, shit, that pickaninny.
Oh, call the man a pickaninny.
Well, the man's trying.
And listen, child, I tells you, why
Not
for
for me, ain't no
because apparently all black folks talk like that.
Well, you do the same thing in your books, Richard.
No.
Uncle Tom's Children?
No, that's subverting the language to address the situation, not embracing it. God, do I have to explain everything?
Richard, we get your point. But Langston Hughes was just trying to get paid, just like all of us. It's sold, right?
And that's the goal?
Money is the thing.
I wouldn't say that. It's about
It's about the voice. Your words on paper must have a voice. But what are you saying? Are you whispering or are you shouting?
I can never win these arguments.
Your words on paper must have life. That's what the people need. Let them see the ugliness that they've created. You can't make change by pacifying me.
Richard, okay.
And don't try to pacify me either, Jimmy. Your words on paper must have life.
They do. To me. You say I shouldn't pacify you, but every goddamn time I write something, you shit all over me. I say it has meaning, and you say it don't. So when will it happen? When you say so?
Well, if that's how you feel, you don't have to take my word.
Do you mind if I intervene?
Please do.
This has been a wonderful little debate. But aren't we all talking about validity, existence? Aren't we all trying to define ourselves?
Well, I don't have that problem. I've already defined myself.
And your book sales solidifies your definition, which was Chester's point. Chester, right? I'm a writer too, Richard. And I'm defined by what I write and who reads it and how it changes them. But which comes first? My reaction to them or their reaction to me? Am I defined by my outside environment, by a government who will dictate what I buy, what taxes I pay, and what's done with the money, and what restrictions they put on me? Or will I have the courage to define myself on my own terms, where I set my own rules?
I think we're getting a little off track here.
No, stay with me. Your Jim Crow was my National Socialist tormentor several years ago. We all have masters, don't we? Imperialistic father dictating our every move. We have a choice. We either obey and receive our deserts for our obedience, or we resist and go into the great unknown and bear the cross of independence.
Exactly.
Being different.
My point exactly. The cross.
And I thought you were an atheist.
You bear the cross, and I write about the cross. Bigger is just bearing the cross of his forefathers, his anger, his explosion.
Actually, I was making James's point.
His what?
You were?
Yes, you see, Richard, you are the imperialistic father. James is the son, and to exist, the son must destroy the father!
That doesn't.
Okay, wait. So who is the mom?
How the hell am I the father?
Well, let's examine it. James is your protege, and is dependent on you for literary feedback and for finance.
Well, a little.
No, you got that right.
But he has written an article that diminishes your finest work and uplifts himself in a new light. What better way to define his independence as a young man and a writer than to publicly destroy you?
John, you can stop now. In any case, Marigold is a publisher.
Wait a minute.
I think she can help.
Is he right? You have to destroy me to uplift yourself?
James, don't be ashamed. All you football words. You men are grown enough to handle constructive criticism, huh?
Yeah, that's right. Daddy won't take off the belt.
I would love to introduce you to a very fine young woman I've had
Let him
the pleasure of
go.
meeting.
Let him go. He'll cool off.
This happens all the time.
Fatima, Richard, Ollie, Fatima.
So, what do you think of the discussion? Of existence?
Yes. Do you define yourself or does the world define you?
My English is not great, so I don't understand a lot of what was said. I don't know.
Well, I define her as one very fine young lady.
I guess it doesn't.
Man, you robbing the cradle, ain't you?
What? She's in her 20s.
Jack, you think you're too up on game.
Hey, I think I was only exposing what was already there.
He's right. Very enlightening. Don't worry about it.
Man, I won't take off the belt.
You're crazy. Why?
1 minute, you're like Jekyll and Hyde. You're so cultured, and then you're saying shit and running people off.
Look, the boy needs to grow up. He has to. He can dish it, but he sure can't take it.
He just wrote an essay.
To appease white people.
No, to appeal, I think, to a younger black generation.
Who? Like you? Writing dime novels?
Oh, look out, he's after you now.
What did you put in his drink?
No, I'm serious. What enlightenment anyone is getting from these ridiculous stories about some black hustler in Harlem and who he's nickel and diming. I just don't understand.
Listen, who says you have to be so enlightened all the time?
Chester, you know you can do better than that. If you just applied that writing like I did in the heart of darkness.
Richard, I'm not Jimmy. You're not my father. I need a smoke break.
You started this.
Yes. Easy good. Richard.
I'll be home in an hour.
I tell you. Richard.
Yes.
I think she wants you home now.
Thank you. Hey, Ollie. Am I that bad?
What you mean?
I mean, Chester and, the boy Jimmy. Am I that bad? I help a brother out, don't I?
Yeah. You give them the truth, whether they like it or not.